All right, so it is Sunday. We are a few days into what has been going on, and wow. Apparently, Biden has been declared a victor by the media and obviously corporations at large, um, and by the many voters who turned out for him. But it's interesting. There's a lot of vote left to go. Arizona and Pennsylvania, Georgia are definitely seeing some interesting uh, numbers in their votes and the way they're going. So, we'll see what happens. It's kind of wild to me, but my God, it's interesting how quickly the fluff pieces already come up for Biden. I saw one already about his German Shepherd. It's really good to know we're going to have the first rescue dog in the White House. I know when I think about presidential policy and the individuals who are going to be commanding power, that it's the where they got their dog is really what I look to in terms of decency and the value and principles of an individual. So it sounds like we're on the right foot out the gate. And then, of course, with someone like Kamala, it's going to be throwing people in jail left and right. We'll see essentially what goes on there. That'll be kind of entertaining. Well, I fucked up majorly. I thought I was recording my last session and I wasn't. Oh my God. Well, to summarize, I was pretty much saying that Taiwan's fucked with Biden coming in. I don't think China's really going to stand back and say, I'm concerned about what Biden's going to do. The dude's family's being totally set up by China anyways in terms of funding and revenues, so I don't think much is going to happen there. So Taiwan's going to get taken over. I'm sure the media will applaud it as some sort of liberation of from tyranny or something. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of where we are in this world today. But it's kind of interesting when you look at the Biden administration. If he wins, after all the lawsuits are done and the suing and court battles are over, if he does make it in, weakest mandate ever. Lost significant House seats, did not take over the Senate. I mean, this is going to be nothing but a dress rehearsal for fucking Kamala super cop over the next few years. And that's all we're looking at. And we all know what Kamala's going to do, now that we have these cages, down in the South. I guess the ones that Obama and Biden built, they no longer want these cages. So we all know what's going to happen. They're going to take the kids and they're going to put them in chicken coops and they're going to call them coops, and those are no longer cages and they're safe. They're away, and the media and anyone won't care anymore because they're not cages. They're coops. Coops are okay. A lot of air in a chicken coop. Have you been in a chicken coop? Open sky, nice thin wire, water, an area to roost. But the cages are going to be open. Now, Kamala, having done significant work in California, knows how to put people in cages or jails. And I think she's going to do a damn good job filling those cages. Like people like me, like people in this world, we're all going to go to the cages, and we'll look out and go, man, how do I get in the chicken coop? And that's really what the art, that's where our mind's going to be over the next couple of years is, I'm in the cage, and I got here by Super Cop Kamala, because, she likes putting people in jail, and how do I get out of this cage? I want to get in the coop. And that's where our lives are going to be for the next few years. We're all going to be in the cage, wondering, how do we get in that chicken coop? Where all the kids used to be. But we'll feel good, because the kids are not in the cage. We're in the cage. But the kids are not. They're in a coop. So they're doing a lot better. But we're in a cage. I think we're doing better. That's doing better. So we'll be doing a good job there. And then when, Biden fucking passes into dementia here in the next 6 months, and then COVID magically disappears, we'll probably have some sort of interesting transition period for Kamala, anoint her, should be all good, and then, well, I mean, we'll be viewing this from the cages, people. Don't forget that. Also, when you're talking about the cage, bring a space blanket. You gotta have a space blanket when you're in a cage because it gets fucking cold, right? So I would say have a cage kit in your house. When Kamala's secret police come to take you away in the near future, you should have a space blanket. you should have, most likely, condoms. That's going to be important in the cage for rapes or whatever. You're going to need water. No, water is not important. Bring vitamin D because you're not getting any sun. You're not in the coop. You're not in the coop with the kids, the illegal immigrants who came across the border. No. You're in the cage. You get no sun. So bring vitamin D, get zinc, all that good stuff. Iron, whatever you need. And that's really what you should be focused on. What's your emergency cage kit when the secret Kamala police come to take you away and put you in cages? That is where the conversation should be. And then after that, how do we get in the coops? That's where we need to be. How do I get in the chicken coop and out of the cage? And I'm ready for that conversation. It's going to be really fun. I'm very interested in that. And the other thing you think about votes. Biden's been going off about his most votes ever in history. And I think, well, Trump got the second most in history. And Biden was not even a coalition. It was an anti-Trump vote, anti-COVID vote. The pro-Trump vote was an actual coalition. So I think the Dems are fucked. I mean, BLM didn't work. Defund the police didn't work. Socialism did not work at all. Lost seats in the House. Did not take over the Senate. Go back in time. How many presidents who won the presidency have come in with that hanging over their head? Biden's going to be nothing. It'll be nothing. That's a fact. What this is going to be is a push for something big in 4 years. And that's why I think they're going to be on the losing side, because no one ever learns. No one ever learns from this shit. You just go hard in the paint. So they'll get some crazy socialist. Bernie will be dead by then, or fucking his mind will be frozen, and maybe they'll project his image. Oh, as a fucking Tupac hologram on a stage at the DNC convention in 2024. I would fucking love to see that. Hologram Bernie. Oh, hell yeah. That's going to rake in some fucking money, baby. That's going to be good stuff. So we have that to look forward to. Hologram Bernie, cages, and getting to the coops. So that's kind of what we're going to be looking for in the next 4 years. It's going to be fun. It's going to be adventurous. Most of all, though, it'll have unity. Unity in that we're all in jail. In cages. But we'll feel good. That's not the kids. Because they'll be in chicken coops. I mean, they're not going to be free. But they're not in cages anymore. So, we always have that silver lining to look at. But anyways, it's been a wild few days. We'll kind of see where this goes. Like I said, there's going to be huge court battles, huge lawsuits going on. Might end up in the Supreme Court. Who knows if Trump can actually find some good evidence of what's going on. Otherwise, the thing will kind of peter out. And, we'll have the transition in January. And then we'll have old man dementia, I don't know, running around the White House, doing what the fuck he does, drinking warm milk and going to sleep at 3 p.m., reading the newspaper. It's a lot of good stuff to look forward to. So, anyways, I'll see y'all in a little bit. And we'll kind of see where the news and the facts go between now and then and what we have looked forward to. Let's see if we can avoid the cages at least till the end of January. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, peace, y'all. Love. Adios.